Welcome back, collective. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Please remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This can be your energy, this could be their energy, or it could be somebody in your energy. Ew, jeez. There's no gender in tarot. And sometimes you do have to flip the roles. So, Scorpio, let's see. What are the messages for you guys? And what do you need to know for Scorpio? Hold on a second, guys. Let me close something out. Okay. What's the messages for Scorpio? So we got lacks accountability and lacks integrity. Jesus. Okay. We've got a low vibrational and we've got superficial. This person seems amazing. Spell work. So we've got waste of time, divination abuse, and intuition. So your intuition could be telling you that this person from your past, I hope it's from your past, could be abusing divination. Okay, we do have, and then we have others' validation. So this is somebody who requires others people's validation. This is somebody who doesn't have any integrity. Nothing is ever their fault because they lack any accountability. This is somebody very superficial. So they're very materialistic, very superficial, very low vibrational. So you guys are not even anywhere near being yoked. And this person could be a habitual time waster, okay? This person could like to play games. Your intuition could have told you to move away from this person, but your intuition can also be telling you that this person is sending you spell work, okay? So I would, obviously make sure you're taking your spiritual baths, make sure you're doing some return to senders, or just alchemize that and turn it into something positive like abundance, love, joy, whatever. But yeah, there's somebody that from your past, and I think you'll know who this is, that again, they lack any sort of integrity, so they're always lying. They don't take accountability, so even though they start everything, it's never their fault, and they need other people to validate them, okay? So they have a very low self-esteem, very low self-worth. Okay, so if other people aren't telling them they're great, then, they can't do it for themselves. And that's just not a great way to live. Not a great way to live. Spirit, can you tell me about this person in Scorpio's energy? Can you tell me about this person, not with half the deck? Tell me about this person in Scorpio's energy. Tell me about this person. Tell me about this person. So we've got the Hangman. Okay. What else do we have? And the Five of Swords. Okay, so this is somebody who doesn't see things from other people's perspective, okay? And that's where that lacks accountability comes in, okay? So you could tell this person something until they're blue in the face, but because they lack the ability to see things from other people's point of view, yeah. And you have to remember, this is somebody who wants to win at all costs. So with the Five of Swords, this is, conflict, resentment, winning at all costs, competition. Okay. This person could have a hard time letting go. Um, and this person doesn't want to surrender, to the divine, and doesn't want to do any of the healing work. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Swords. So, this is somebody who's trapped in their head. What else? So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We've got the Ten of Pentacles out here. Okay. What's the Ten of Pentacles? And the King of Swords. So this could be you, Scorpio. You could be in this King, Queen of Swords energy, okay? You could also be in this Ten of Pentacles energy where you're very content. You're happy with your at home, with your family, with your life. Everything could be, going as best as it could. And you are, you made a head over heart decision. To walk away. You could have, seen the clarity of the situation. And, you're very logical, okay? You're very logical and seeing that this person is low vibrational, doesn't take accountability, lacks integrity. And that is why you did take this head over heart decision, okay? So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We've got the Ace of Cups coming out. Yeah, so you could be, if you haven't met somebody new, then you are going to be meeting somebody new. The Ace of Cups talks about new love. It talks about new passion, new feelings. You could be getting more intuitive, like more intuitive hits, more downloads. But the Ace of Cups talks about, marriage. So you could definitely be meeting somebody, if you haven't met them yet, that you possibly could be marrying. What else do we have? So we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, okay? This is, again, releasing negativity, self-acceptance, empowerment. So you've released all the negativity in your life, and that, I think, is why you're sitting in this Ten of Pentacles energy, okay? You don't sit around, woe is me and blah, blah, blah. So you are sitting in this really self-accepting energy where you've accepted your portion of the responsibility and you're just moving on with your life. Spirit, tell me more about the person in Scorpio's energy. Tell me more about this person. So we've got the Fool. Okay, what else? And the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this person could be manifesting a new beginning with you. Yeah, because this person is sitting in the Nine of Wands energy, the Wounded Warrior. What else do we have, Spirit? What else can you tell me? Yeah, Nine of Swords. Okay, this person is sitting in the Nine of Swords is very, this is depression. This is somebody who has insomnia, who is in despair, who has a lot of anxiety. And so they could be manifesting this new beginning with you. But again, this is somebody who they're not going to accept any of the accountability for whatever happened in your guys' relationship, okay? We've got divorce in the reverse. So again, they don't want to be separated from you. And covert narcissist in the reverse with second chances. So this person may come to you trying to say that they've changed and all of that and asking for a second chance. But this person lacks any growth, okay? They lack any growth. They haven't done any of the healing work. They haven't done any of the introspection. The first way that you could know if this person has actually done any of the work or has actually changed, Okay, because they're going to come to you saying, I've changed. I don't want this divorce or breakup or whatever. I'm not a narcissist. I've changed. Da 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 da. See if they take accountability for any of the things that has transpired. You know, with hiding secrets, they're still hiding shit. And we have gaslighters. So this person could very well come to you wanting to gaslight you some more, you know, and but I think that, you know what, with death card here and time to walk away, um, I think your intuition is telling you that not to give this person any second chances, okay? Um, Spirit, tell me what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome? So we've got two cards. We've got the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. And of course it fell on the floor. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person is still juggling, okay? They're still juggling and they're still being deceitful. They're still being a scammer. They're still, you know, being a trickster and a liar and a cheater and all of that, okay? So I think you're going to, you know, rest and meditate, retreat, and you're going to renew. But this person is still juggling the same shit. Okay, um, you know, even and we have the Death card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, with the Sun and Archangel Michael. So it's been enlightened to you that this relationship is over, okay? With the Sun being in the middle, Archangel Michael here is here protecting you as you move away from this person, okay? So you're moving towards the Sun and towards Archangel Michael. Um so he's here for you, you know, to protect you, to guide you, to watch over you. But again, in this Death card, you're moving towards the Sun and towards Archangel Michael, leaving the past behind, okay? So I definitely think that, you know, if this person were to come towards you, um, you know, because they are trying to manifest this new beginning, I think you know that this person is still juggling, that they're still a trickster. And yeah, this is over. And you're moving towards your purpose and your path. And I don't think that you're going to be giving this any more chances. Yeah. This union comes with nothing but like aggression, disagreements, um, rivalry, conflict, competition. Okay, and this is how it's always been. And I hate to say it, but with the Ace of Wands being out here, I mean that's might be what the only thing this person is good for, and it's a mean thing to say, but let's call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. So, Scorpio, let's get you one more card. You know what? I'm going to use this. Can I get a message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node? Can I get a message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node? A message for Scorpio. Can I get a message for Scorpio? So, I found the inner strength to face my fears with confidence. I know that being happy means I'm on the right path, and you are. You're sitting in that beautiful Ten of Pentacles energy. And I know that I'm never alone. That's right, because you have Archangel Michael with you, guiding you through all of this confusion and all of that. So this is really beautiful energy. So just know, you know, you've always got your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spirit team, your soul tribe. So you are never alone, Scorpio. That's a beautiful message. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys.